So yeah, I went shopping in Japan and I'm gonna give you guys a haul. So it's been quite a while since I'm back and it's been pretty chill since then. I have not been going out to, go shopping or anything. Just go to work and edit the videos. But then I just thought to myself, and when I looked the other day into my closet, that I would say easily 90% now of my closet is from Japan. So I was there for 6 months and I bought a lot of things. See, shopping in Japan, I was never really conscious about my style. I didn't really care what I was wearing, but Japan for somehow inspired me big time. And the choices, the secondhand street shopping, everything just was so inspiring to me, and I didn't feel like close-minded judge, but rather open-minded and felt like, what if I wear this and put this together? So that's why I completely changed also my clothing style in Japan too. I'm gonna start off with my favorite piece here, which is this one. I found this motorcycling jacket at a on Instagram actually. It was like a pop-up event. They were advertising it in a very funny way. There was like a Japanese girl trying to read out words in English, but she on purpose mispronounced them or couldn't pronounce them. And it was like a second-hand vintage store where everything was for, I think, 3,200 yen, aka 20 euros, something like that. So I got myself this jacket here, which is like a real motorcycle jacket. Yeah, so this jacket was for like 20 euros and it has like this real shoulder guards, and it also had like this back guard too, but it was too bulky and chunky, so I put it out. But this one is a very nice one. There I also found one of my favorite jackets. I love the brand Columbia, and I mean, besides the fact that I love this jacket, I never had this type of jacket, so it was perfect. And I like the color. I mean, for 20 euros you can't say anything. It kept me warm and I just really love the color, and it was a lifesaver for me in Hokkaido too. So this is my go-to jacket currently, also here in Germany. Then funny enough, I usually go to the women's section because they just got sometimes the nicer pieces. And I found this leather jacket, which was also, I think 30 years, I went second-hand shopping non-stop. Like, this is just, if I can give a recommendation, it can be sometimes very tiring, but it's so fun at the same time. Like, I really discovered for myself, like, vintage shopping, second-hand shopping. It was just so, like, there's no words to describe it, to do it in Tokyo or in Japan generally. The quality, like, the things are still super nice, the prices, you will never find those pieces anywhere else normally. So yeah, this is like a woman's leather jacket. It feels super nice. It's a little bit small, but overall it's pretty nice. I think I got it for 30 euros. And yeah, nice jacket too. When I arrived in Japan, was I think September. So it was quite warm still. And I did the road trip before in China and Korea. That's why I wasn't having any jackets. So that's why I bought a lot of jackets and pants, especially because I just went there with shorts. I bought a lot of things from GU. For example, this piece. Found it like a TikToker found it. It's from GU, and we don't have GU in Germany, so I just bought a lot of things from GU. I also went a lot to Zara. Zara also had like way better collections in my opinion. So this is like cropped shirt which I found, and I really loved the way it cropped. I don't know if I gained weight here in Germany or if it got washed too small, but it got more cropped than I had it in my mind. But yeah, it's still a very nice shirt. Then I was looking for a combination, like a shirt with a tie, suit tie combination, and I went like thrifting again, and then I found like this vest. And this vest was like I'm colorblind, but I got help by the staff member, and he told me like there's like a red and like a pink tone in this, if I'm not mistaken. And then he also showed me this Brooks Brothers polo shirt, which is super nice. I love this color. I think it's pink if I'm not mistaken. I just really love it, and it looks pretty nice with the shirt and with the tie. So the color matching, it's a very casual, formal look, but still, you know, yeah, you can still wear it casually. Then I found this like when I was in Japan, I had like watched a lot of fashion influencers, so they always showed me like the go-to picks as well. So this jacket is also from GU. I just needed a basic gray jacket, so this was perfect, and I love the way it fits. And obviously my favorite thing is the Uniqlo C hoodie with the Uniqlo C joggers. Like the way they fit, the way they look, is just, I don't know, like the Uniqlo C sweatpants, they are, I mean, sold out I think for months now in Germany, and I'm lucky that I bought them there, and they were way cheaper in Japan too. I just fell in love with them. Then we got some pants, like those, I think I got most of them from GU, honestly speaking, because they were like super good what the price was and the style. I bought them, I think most of them from the women's section again. These are like the Uniqlo cargo jeans. I think they were super in hype too, and I just really like the way they fit. This was my go-to pants. I just love cargo pants, and I was always wearing them in Hokkaido too, because I can store my things in the pockets, and they go very well with the Columbia jacket. Then there's this barrel jeans, also from the women's section, but I think it's more unisex if I'm not mistaken. Like in this washed jeans colorway. I think they're pretty nice too. Just the way they sit, feel like I bought them immediately. Also in the other way when I was trying them on, and yeah, I'm still very happy with those, because it's like one is like the wash type and one is like the more jeans type. So these are like my, oh no, they're more GU pants. Then there's another one from GU, also the same barrel leg style jeans. And then we have another Uniqlo C sweatpants here again, in black this time, because I mean they fit too well. Like I just love them, so I just had to get them also in black. AKA my girlfriend brought me from Japan because I didn't have space anymore, because this is a lot of luggage. Just wait till you see the shoes. This one's from Zara. It's like a formal pants. I just love the way the color is and the way it sits as well. It's pretty nice. This was actually one of the first time that I bought like the 3/4 shorts, I think. I don't know. I didn't expect that I would like them that much. I was basically rocking them all day, every day, until it got too cold. And one in like blue. Also pretty nice, both from Zara. And these jeans were from Uniqlo. I bought like similar ones in Germany, but they sit different, and I just love the way they look, and they have like I found a perfect hat for it, so it was like the perfect match. I think it's also from Uniqlo. Then I found some fancy t-shirts. To be specific, there's like this rabbit one. I think it was a Uniqlo collab. I just love the backprint of this one. Super cute, super funny. And then there was a Star Wars one. And I just love the message here, do or do not. There's no try. I just love the message, so I had to get the t-shirt. Then when it started to get a little bit more warm, I got myself Beams, this Beams hoodie. I just love the way, the print on, the quality is nice too, and it kept me warm. I bought this one, and this one I thrifted. It's like a Carhartt vintage shirt. I don't know, I just like this style. I always liked it, so I just got it, even though it's like pretty big, but I had to get it either way, and it kept me super nice and warm. Well, now to the very fun part, the shoes. I've got a lot of shoes in Japan. A lot of shoes, let me show you. So starting off with my favorite pairs, my Adidas Sambas. I wanted to get like a sleek pair of shoes, and I think Sambas is just a go-to shoe in this case. But these are special, these are not the typical one. This is like a collab with the Japanese brand. I think it's Evisu, but I just have to check again. But the colorway is nice. It's not it reminds me of Japan as like a nice you know, memory. I got these shoes from there. It's like the collab. It's not the typical one, so these are my go-to everyday shoes almost, and they also look like that by now. I started to wear loafers for the first time. These were from Zara, so it was like an easy way to start to wear shoes like these for me. The first day that I wore this were horrible because I wasn't used to it, and the material was pretty hard. It's not that good of a quality, but they look cool. They did their job well. They served me, and I'm still wearing them. That was my, you know, first time wearing loafers. Well, to the very fun part, I don't know, Crocs. I just fell in love with Crocs there. I found these McDonald's Crocs, and I don't know, like there's nothing to say. It's just Crocs. They're from McDonald's, and I don't know, like I couldn't find them in Germany, and either way I just had to get them. So it's when I go to the gym, when I just chill out, I usually wear Crocs, and these are like a very cool eye catcher. But no, these Crocs, these are crazy. So these are Pringles Crocs. My friend Nick and I spotted a guy in Shanghai, which he had those Pringles Crocs on, you know, he was in the sports mode. And so the back of the Crocs is like the beard of Mr. Pringle. And the moment we saw them in Japan, there was no question. Like, this is if I don't go to work, this is the shoes that I wear besides the Sambas. And I got myself the Hello Kitty pip, just to make it more my unique style. These shoes, I caved. I don't know, I saw it on Instagram, and they looked so cool to me, like so unique. And they are unique. I think they're called Reimagination Derbies. I found them in Harajuku in like a small store. Like this was the place where I usually was at, like a Harajuku. And I saw the price tag, and it was cheaper than it was sold online. I think they cost like around 250 there in Japan. And usually 300 or maybe more. So I got them. I don't wear them quite often recently because they look too fancy. Like it has to be a special occasion for me at this point. But yeah, still very happy about this purchase. Got a very unique pair of shoes, I would say, with these. And as for my last pair, is these donkey ote Crocs. Like I would say, if something will remind me of Japan, it's gonna be those donkey Crocs. Yeah, like I mean, Crocs, I told you already, I love them, and the donkey Crocs represent this love even more. So I got myself a few more things in there, but these are just like the most important ones as well. I found this coffee table book in a bookstore, and it's a dictionary of color combinations. Funny enough, I'm colorblind, but this one's actually not, like this one's actually helpful, because when I see a color and I just like put something next to it, and it matches, and I just know, okay, what's going on. And I just love the way the book looks, and it's super nice. So I think I'm gonna try to match more clothes with this book in future, and maybe make a video about that one. It'll be funny. Then I saw this About Coffee book. It's all in Japanese. It tells that's an illustrated book about coffee, with pretty cute pages about what is coffee, kohi da nani. And I wanted to learn how to make proper drip coffee. I actually haven't started to learn, to be honest, but this one is actually like a guide for it. So yeah, we'll probably learn doing it by following this book. And then I found this magazine in Japan. It's like a guide of a better life. It's like Cozy Rooms magazine. And I just love the way the magazine looks. And if I look for inspiration, I just open it. I like, the way they do interior design, and it's something that I'm recently getting more into. So this is a pretty good thing just to look at, and it's also nice as decoration as well. And then there's one thing which I asked my girlfriend to bring because it wasn't released when I was there. It's like it's from Brutus. It's a magazine. What does good taste mean to you? It's with Tyler the Creator. I just love Tyler the Creator, and even though I can't read that much Japanese, I just really like it. And again, for inspiration, it's pretty nice. Also, I found these 2 vintage posters they were selling in a second-hand store. They just cut it out from a magazine and then just like, you know, sold them like that. I just think they were looking super cool. So yeah. As for Japan shopping goes, I think I was pretty much like over enjoying myself almost. Like I bought a lot of clothes, but I don't regret it at all. It was just you know, some pieces were more necessary than the others. But just let me know what you guys think, which pieces maybe are like, because I might be biased that I like all of them too much. Which pieces are like the best in your opinion? Maybe not that worth, especially like when it comes down to the price of these shoes. Would you guys buy them? But yeah, hope you liked the video and see you in the next one.